Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. As you see from the thumbnail, Jess Phillips is under fire again. She's running scared. There was going to be an inquiry, not that inquiry, not the one with involving all the gangs, but a different one. It was an audit, basically, and it was going to be an audit across the whole of the country, not just in Labour-controlled areas. It was going to be set up, and some baroness was going to do this and whatever. And it was going to look at cases of CSE, which, if you know, you know, it's all to do with exploitation, very young people, and abuse, that sort of thing. And it was going to look everywhere, but of course the results of this would have highlighted two major problems. Number one, the complicity of the Labour Party, and number two, who mainly, vast majority of times, the perpetrators were. Labour can't be having this. They can't be seen as being complicit, nor can they say, oh, but look, it was this group over here, even though we all know exactly what group it would have been. And if your mind goes straight to that group, that tells you more about the fact that it's that group. I'm not saying who it is. I'm just going to let you imagine. And if you imagine who it is and then call me a racist, well, you're the one who went straight there when I told you. But she's cancelled it. Now, she, of course, has got a sliver of a majority, tiny, tiny majority. And she's absolutely kecking her pants, isn't she? Because she knows that if she starts raising this issue and saying, oh, but it was those people that did it, she would lose her job, lose her seat and her job. And she'd go out into the real world and get a real job. And let's face it, she's not really qualified for that, is she? She's another one who's dumb as an ox. Literally no idea about the real world. But clever enough to know that she can't upset that group or she'll be out. Now, she is a terrible person for doing this. She's supposedly the safeguarding minister, but it appears that the only thing she's trying to safeguard is her own seat, basically, her own existence. She's certainly not safeguarding the children of this country, is she? She's throwing them to the wolves, and not just the wolves. But Labour have been complicit in this for years. It's all happening happening in Labour-controlled areas. Labour councillors are involved, probably complicit, probably doing it. Similarly, it's the police are involved in doing it and have been told political pressure. Oh, you mustn't do this, all communities, all blah, blah, blah. But rather than the truth come out, no, Jess Phillips, no, we won't have that. And she cancels this audit. What an ugly woman. And I don't mean just ugly on the outside. My God, she's ugly on the outside. But inside, ugly. A writhing, molten mass of maggots. She's more tumour than person, really, isn't she? Thanks a lot.